One of the things that you have to learn about writing is that you got to work your butt off to be good at it. You're not going to become Joyce Carol Oates. You're not going to become John Grisham. You're not going to become Stephen King. And you're not going to become James Patterson overnight. But if you keep working at it and keep developing and honing your skills, you could be the best you that you could be. We'll talk about that in this edition of the Writer Series. Now, a lot of people think writing is easy. I can think of the years when I was a newspaper reporter, and a lot of people think that what you do is kind of easy, or when you're a news reporter at the newspaper, people think it's easy, and they don't realize how much work that you put into developing your skills, developing your craft to be the best that you can be, and it doesn't just happen because you took a couple of English classes in college. It happens because you are skilled. And you have a skill and you develop that skill, you develop that passion to become better and better at it. And that starts with hard work. That starts with putting in the time to become better and better at it. That comes with not only developing your skills, but learning from the skills of others. And so you have to be well read as a writer. And that's part of this, you got to work your butt off thing, is learning from other writers what they're doing well, what they're doing not so well, what things can you learn from their skills, their experiences, their styles to incorporate into yours to make you the best writer that you can be. So even if you're not the next John Grisham, you can still be the best you that you can be. The other thing that you have to be willing to do in terms of working hard is the preparation beforehand. Now, in previous episodes of this series, we've talked about developing a strong outline and character sketches, location sketches, and scripting out your paragraphs, your chapters, your sections of your book to make sure that you have the best footing possible as a foundation before you move forward to get started with your book. And you're going to need the work ethic in the middle when you're writing the actual book to make sure that you can power your way through from start to the middle to those areas where you're going to hit your stumbling blocks and then persevere on through to the end. But then once you get to the end, you take a step back, take a deep breath, relax, step away from it, work on another project for a little bit, then come back, and then the real work begins, and that's the editing process. And that's going to take you several different types of edits to really craft that book, to find out the things that you left out that you should have put in, to find out where you have gaps in your storyline, to find out the typos that you made, to correct them, and to make sure that you have the kind of flow that you want in your story. And so when you go into this, go in fully aware and conscious that you have to be willing to put in the work to be really good at it, to develop your skills, to make the best writer you can be come to life. So be prepared to work your butt off to be good at what you want to do, to be able to master your craft.